Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're tackling a seriously high-stakes operational challenge, and that is importing tank trucks from China. Now, this isn't just about clicking Add to Cart and waiting for a package to show up. We're talking about massive, heavy machinery where the physical safety of your operators and, quite frankly, the financial health of your entire fleet are constantly on the line. Navigating cross-border procurement for these absolute giants requires serious surgical precision, and we're going to break down exactly how to pull it off. Right out of the gate, here is the absolute foundational rule you need to know. You cannot buy a tank truck off the shelf. Because liquid cargo naturally shifts and sloshes around during transit, a poorly configured vehicle isn't just a minor headache. It can lead to devastating rollover accidents or absolutely catastrophic equipment failure. So every single unit has to be built to order, perfectly matched to your specific operational environment and local road regulations. Okay, let's dive into this. The biggest hidden danger here? It's called liquid surge. Just imagine thousands of gallons of water or heavy fuel violently sloshing forward the second a massive truck hits the brakes. That amount of momentum can literally flip the entire vehicle. No way around it. To mitigate this, professional tank trucks absolutely require internal baffles, which are also known as anti-wave plates. These plates physically divide the inside of the tank into smaller sections, effectively acting like internal speed bumps to severely slow down that liquid movement whenever you brake or turn. Now, don't worry, to get you through this high-stakes procurement labyrinth safely, we're going to navigate this together using this exact step-by-step roadmap. We'll cover 1. Customizing technical specifications. 2. Calculating total landed costs. 3. Vetting Chinese manufacturers. 4. Navigating heavy shipping logistics. And 5. A final checklist and FAQ. Section 1. Customizing technical specifications. And this brilliantly illustrates your very first major trial as a buyer. You have to perfectly match the vehicle's engineering to whatever it is you're actually hauling. The liquid you transport literally dictates the DNA of your tank. For example, if you're hauling water, you're looking at carbon steel with an anti-rust coating, or stainless steel if it's meant for drinking water. But fuel trucks, they need something totally different, often aluminum alloy to keep the vehicle weight down, or high-tensile carbon steel. And if you're hauling dangerous chemicals, you need highly specialized internal linings, like PE or PTFE, just to prevent severe corrosion. Getting this wrong is simply not an option. Beyond the tank itself, the chassis is the backbone of the whole operation. Essential configurations include the power takeoff, or PTO. You see, the chassis engine actually powers the liquid pump through this PTO system. So if your chosen chassis doesn't offer a PTO that's compatible with your required pump pressure, the truck basically won't work. You also have to lock in left-hand drive versus right-hand drive. And absolutely crucially, you must ensure the chassis complies with your local emission laws, like Euro 6 standards. Missing even one of these tiny details could completely derail your entire project. Section 2. Calculating total landed costs. Now we have to talk about the financial dangers. Looking only at the factory's FOB price is a massive, massive risk. You really need to think of your budget like an iceberg. The factory price, that's just the tip. Beneath the surface, you have the chassis cost. And remember those emission standards we just talked about? A chassis built to Euro 6 standards is going to cost you significantly more than an older Euro 2 or 3 model. Then add your upper body and equipment costs, which change based on tank capacity, material, and whether you're using domestic or imported pumps. After that, factor in international ocean freight, which heavily fluctuates based on shipping routes and the sheer physical dimensions of the truck. Finally, local customs will hit you with import duties based on the HS code plus local VAT. This whole stack beneath the water is your true landed cost. Section 3. Vetting Chinese manufacturers. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it highlights the human element of production. Because the truth is, not all commercial vehicle factories possess the actual technical capability to build safe liquid transport vehicles. You absolutely must demand these rigorous, non-negotiable quality control tests to guarantee zero leaks. Step 1, a reliable factory uses automatic submerged arc welding for the main tank body. Step 2, they have to perform strict water pressure and air tightness testing. And Step 3, the ultimate proof, X-ray flaw detection on those weld seams. If a factory shrugs when you ask for evidence of this exact process, run the other way. But hey, engineering capability is only half the battle, right? Experienced factories will know exactly how to prepare the necessary homologation documents and certificates of origin. When you're vetting a manufacturer, you need to specifically ask about their regional export experience, because without the correct paperwork, your flawlessly engineered truck is going to sit permanently stuck in local customs, and you'll be dealing with an absolute paperwork nightmare. Section 4. Navigating heavy shipping logistics. Moving these oversized giants across the ocean is an epic logistical challenge. You obviously can't just stuff a tank truck into a standard 40-foot shipping container. You have two primary methods. The first is row-row, or roll-on/roll-off. The truck is literally driven onto the ship and parked safely in an enclosed deck. This protects it against seawater corrosion, making it the safest option. The alternative is a flat rack container, where the truck is secured to an open flat rack. If you go this route, the factory has to spray the truck with a heavy anti-rust wax to protect it from the salty air. Depending on your destination port's capabilities, you might need a flat rack or even a bulk carrier where the truck is hoisted by cranes. Section 5. Final checklist and FAQ. All right, let's move into a rapid-fire final phase to equip you with the last crucial pieces of sourcing intelligence before you start placing any orders. First up, the most common question we get from B2B fleet managers looking to scale efficiently. What is the minimum order quantity, or MOQ, for these trucks? The answer, just one, because Chinese manufacturers produce these on an individual, project-by-project basis. A fleet manager can buy exactly what they need, literally a single unit, without taking on any excess, crazy overhead. Here's the next critical compliance question. How on earth do I ensure the imported truck actually meets my local highway weight limits? Well, it comes down to the most important mathematical formula in heavy machinery procurement, gross vehicle weight, or GVW. This is the combined total of the chassis weight, the empty tank weight, and your maximum payload, which is your liquid volume multiplied by its density. Your supplier has to engineer the tank size perfectly around this GVW calculation, so you don't accidentally violate local axle weight laws. Oh, and here's a massive pro tip. You can actually request specific chassis brands so that your new truck can be serviced at local service centers you already know and trust. So the crucial point is that you don't have to navigate all this complexity alone. Specialized networks like CN Special Vehicle exist for this exact reason, to bridge the gap between your on-the-ground operational needs and a fully vetted manufacturing network in China. They help you verify capabilities, confirm local compliance, and manage the whole B2B sourcing headache. From mitigating that dangerous liquid surge to mapping out the hidden costs lurking beneath the iceberg, you now hold the real-world intelligence to procure safely and profitably. So I'll leave you with this. Are you ready to take this roadmap and confidently conquer the complexities of importing your next heavy-duty fleet? Thank you so much for joining this explainer, and happy sourcing.